Goals are huge for anyone trying to find success. It doesn't matter what quite a fitness program you're following or what goals you're aiming for, you would like to line goals. I do know it is a few days past New Year's Day, but I assumed that I'd expand on this New Year's resolution idea and the way you'll maximize your fitness program by setting the proper goals, the proper way. This is why I would like you to start out off fresh and make your New Year's Day resolution. Why? Because your New Year's Day resolution is often your way of setting true goals that you simply can follow and succeed with. Research shows that individuals who set goals for themselves are more successful in reaching those goals, while those that don't do anything about their goals find yourself failing. Why a replacement year's resolution? When you make a replacement year's resolution, it tends to be one among the most important goals you're trying to realize and therefore the one thing you're very serious about. This is often where you would like to require action and set your six-pack goals for this upcoming year. It's currently 2020. I do know the planet is meant to end, but why not set goals that you simply can aim for with the small time we've left? There are a variety of reasons that a replacement year's resolution is such a lot more extreme than normal everyday goals. You are feeling as if you've started fresh, rather than halfway through the year. You are feeling such as you have longer to succeed and are not short on time, since you've got a whole year. For a few reasons, we naturally have a stronger desire to succeed once we turn our goals into New Year's Day resolutions. You are feeling such as you reset your life and tossed aside all of your past failures as against carrying that baggage around once you start midway through the year. Surveys show New Year's Day resolutions tend to be more permanent and produce more success than normal everyday goals we randomly plan to put into place. How to set about your six-pack goals. I've decided to interrupt down the right goal setting method into two words, SIXPACC now. This is often the way I'm going about my goals, and that I only share this method with you because it is the right thanks to set goals and therefore the only method that's proven to offer me results time after time. There are individuals who don't set goals, individuals who don't set their goals right, and individuals who set goals the proper way. I would like you to be as successful as possible together with your fitness program, and therefore the only way you'll succeed is that if you set goals the proper way. Before we get into the small print of this method, actually let me explain what each letter stands for. S equals satisfying, I equals intense, X equals exciting, P equals permanent, A equals attainable, C equals concrete, C equals conceivable. That's the basic idea of this method, and as I said earlier, this is often the sole way you ought to be setting your six-pack ab goals, especially while you continue to have time to call them New Year's resolutions. Now that you simply have the essential concept down, let's get into the small print of this method now. S equals satisfying. You're probably wondering what satisfaction has got to do with succeeding together with your goals. Believe it this manner. Does one want to succeed in for six-pack goals that are getting to satisfy you, or do one want to travel for goals that will offer you partial satisfaction? When you aim for goals that will satisfy you, you're more likely to figure harder and achieve reaching those goals. As an example, for instance, your six-pack goal for 2012 is to lose a particular amount of body fat. However, at heart, you recognize that you simply won't be satisfied until you get those toned six-pack abs. Now you are feeling pretty good once you reach your body fat loss goal, but you are not satisfied yet. Your real goal is to urge toned abs, so you progress on from your first goal to a good higher goal. This is often the type of unsatisfaction that the majority goals bring back many individuals, and that I want to assist you to avoid this unsatisfactory feeling. So, rather than moving on from goal to goal, make your New Year's Day resolution one which will satisfy you completely once you've finally reached it. Satisfaction is our whole reason for setting any quite goals. I equals intense. Your goals should be intense, plain, and straightforward. Once I say intense, I mean that you simply shouldn't aim for something that's so easily attainable, but rather push yourself to new heights by going for something intense. Here's an example. You are a rather thin body-typed individual and your goal is to realize weight. Your goal for 2020 is to realize 15 pounds of muscle by the top of the year, but you simply choose that goal because you recognize how easy it's to achieve that goal within a year's time. This provides you the power to require it easy and abate, since you've got an entire year to require the roller coaster ride of gaining muscle as you're employed out and losing it as you abate. Now if you were to form your goal intense, you'd push your body to its limits and make yourself really need to exert throughout the whole 2012 year. An intense goal would be getting to gain 40 pounds of muscle by the top of the year rather than going for the mediocre quite goals that the majority individuals choose. Get the simplest out of your six-pack ab goals and make them intense, because I promise your results are going to be well worthwhile. X equals exciting. Who wants goals that are plain boring? No one. We would like goals that excite us and cause us to figure harder due to our excitement. Yes, the excitement effect can play a dramatic role on how you succeed together with your six-pack ab goals. How? When you're excited about something, does one have the patience for it, or does one want to try to anything and everything to urge to whatever it's you're excited about? Obviously patience isn't an option because you're so looking forward to that one thing. That excitement causes you to figure harder and do anything in your power to succeed in whatever it's you would like. This is often how your goals should be. If you set goals that excite you, then you'll do anything to succeed in those goals, no questions asked. This will cause you to figure harder, stay according to your goals, and remain untampered by everything life throws at you. Trust me, make your goals exciting and you will haven't any problem reaching that goal in no time. P equals permanent. Temporary goals are ones that you simply bring yourself and haven't any desire to actually reaching them. You create those goals only for the sake of creating them. Be like everyone else. These sorts of goals will get you nowhere because your goals got to be permanent. You have to line goals that you simply know you'll follow and not hand over halfway through. If you're getting to set powerful six-pack ab goals for the upcoming year, you've got to form sure those goals are permanent ones that you're going to persist with. Once you set temporary goals, you're basically telling yourself that you simply haven't any intention of truly reaching them, but instead, your intentions are to quit halfway. Don't be like everyone else out there, but set powerful, permanent goals that you simply know you will get far with within the next upcoming year. A equals attainable. Your goals should be attainable. Once you set goals that are not realistic, you are not getting to get anywhere with those goals because you're setting yourself up for failure. What this suggests is that you simply have good intentions for reaching your goals, but there's just no way actually that you simply can possibly accomplish this. So you are feeling as if you'll reach those goals, but once you do realize it isn't possible to succeed in them, you lose confidence and provides up. This happens an excessive amount of when people set their goals, and that I don't need you failing together with your goals. So set goals that are attainable for you, set yourself up for fulfillment, and reach those goals. Confine mind that attainable goals also can be extremely hard if you would like to push yourself, so you do not need to set easy goals just to form them attainable. Be smart about setting your goals by making them both attainable and difficult, and you will see amazing results once you are doing reach those goals. C equals concrete. Concrete is hard, unmoving, and difficult to crack. This is often the way your goals should be once you set them. Set your goals to be immovable and hard, because there will be times once you want to offer up and advance to something different by changing those goals. I don't want you cycling through different goals, but rather I would like you to line goals that set you up for fulfillment within the future. Also, there will be times when people will attempt to bring you down or stop you from accomplishing your goals out of jealousy, and this is often usually where you'll break down and provides up. I want to save lots of you from this type of situation, by telling you beforehand to determine goals that are unmoving and hard. This may set you up for fulfillment and prepare you for those sorts of situations, since you'll have already got established concrete goals. By setting goals like this, you'll notice yourself naturally mirror your goals, and become immovable and unchanging yourself. C equals conceivable. If you'll conceive it, then you'll roll in the hay. This is often the philosophy you ought to follow when setting your goals for this year. Many of us limit themselves or overestimate themselves because they do not have an understanding of what's conceivable and what isn't. If you're taking the time and really ponder what's conceivable for you, then you will be setting yourself up for fulfillment within the future together with your goals. Set a graph for yourself that outlines absolutely the least you would like to realize out of your goals, and therefore the absolute limit you've got that's still conceivable. Basically, understand absolutely the least you would like out of your goals and understand that absolute most you'll possibly do. By doing this, you will have an understanding of what's conceivable for your goals, and what you'll really accomplish. Set yourself up for fulfillment and set goals that you simply can actually conceive, because you will see far more successful in reaching your goals by doing this.